Welcome to another episode of the Electric Bison. Operation Enduring Freedom. It's getting so it was a long time ago, probably before many of you were born. But that's the title of the joint operation that started the day the Pentagon was attacked and the World Trade Center's towers collapsed. Great loss of life here in this country. The whole world was behind us. Yeah, and then what happened was I was in front of that plane when it stopped. Of course, it's hard to forget, but one of the things that happened was I was moved from the position I'd been on the Joint Staff to the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. I was moved to be Deputy Team Chief for the National Military Command Center, the National Military Command Center, NMCC. And we started putting forces into the North Arabian Gulf and into the stands, into Afghanistan. Started chasing down the people that tried to kill us, to kill our country. And by the way, they were from Saudi Arabia, most of them. But their leader was in Afghanistan, so that's where we went after him at Tora Bora. A long time ago now. It's probably a history lesson for most of you. But enduring freedom to me is more than a phrase that somebody spit out of a computer, like Iraqi freedom or joint resolve or all the different operational names that we've used since then. It really means something to me, enduring freedom. And that's what I'd like to talk to you about today is why is it that some people choose that wrap themselves in the flag, carry the eagle around? Why is it that some people choose to demean other people simply because they're black, or because they're women, or because they're gay or lesbian? What's going on there? Have you so little power that you don't trust your own judgment, that you don't trust your own sexuality? You know, we're never going to be a free country unless we work together and trust each other and let each other be free to do things the way we would like to have them done. And I don't like watching people make fun of gay people. I don't like that. I don't like people making fun of black people. I don't like people making fun of people that are developmentally disabled. Or people that are immigrants, question their legality without even looking at their papers. I had a close friend the other day make the comment after a truck ran down a highway worker, a semi-truck, that was probably one of Biden's immigrant drivers. That really hurt me because I really, really liked the guy. And I thought, what the hell's the matter with people? Why jump to those kind of conclusions? You know, do you have so little faith in yourselves, so little faith in the rest of us, that you'd do something like that? It's very troubling. So I thought it was worth making a case for our enduring freedom, to say that together we're much, much stronger than we are when we're separately picking at each other. Now today is Pride Week, Montana's Pride Week. I don't know if they have it in the rest of the country, but here it's in Helena, it's a big thing. There's probably 27 events going on around Helena this week. People having all kinds of things that are enjoyable, games, you know, meetings, just all kinds of things. It's very imaginative what's going on. And I think it's great. I probably won't go to any of them because a lot of them are late at night, and I go to bed early, just for the same reason I didn't go to the rodeo. You know, we just didn't make it out there. And I used to love rodeos. And I hope that the Gay Pride or the Montana Pride Festival here in Helena is a smashing success. And I just want to say that when I came back from being in the service, retiring and I came back to Helena, I was really curious about, is it better? I mean, should I be open-minded and try to be a Republican? I've been a Democrat all my life. So what I did is I actually went around and I did a study of it. I went to Republican Central Committee meetings in Hamilton, saw Tea Party, talked to Tea Party people in Lewistown, went to Republican Committee Veterans Day meetings in Bozeman, went to some women's club, Republican Women's Club here in Helena. Big meetings, lots of people. In fact, I was struck at the one in Bozeman how a lot of the people helping serve the dinner they should have been Democrats. I'm thinking, my goodness, things should really change, but the women doing this should be Democrats. What are they doing? And they raffled off a gun. That got the gun people going, And then they had the guy that gave the speech about how we need to privatize federal land. That really turned me off. Then I saw some of my old classmates in Hamilton, some of the stuff they were saying, that turned me off. But I still hung in there because I thought, well, I could influence this. I mean, I could say my piece. So I was here in Helena, and I got up to speak. And what I wanted to do is talk about whether a marriage should be between a man and a woman only or between two men or two women. To me, it should be based on love. How hard is that? And you won't believe this, but this one lady who looked like the Wicked Witch of the West, seriously, she was dressed in black. She sent this other lady over, and the other, with a twitch of an eyebrow, the other lady came up to me and took the mic out of my hand. It's the first time that ever happened, having the microphone taken from my hand when I wanted to say what I felt was important to say to other people. I don't think I'm that dangerous. I think I'm an American. I think I'm entitled to freedom. And I think all the other Americans are entitled to freedom. So, I guess this is a case I'm asking you to consider. That if we really want our freedom, we really have to work together. And if you're looking down your nose at some group of people, I remember there was Irish people in Butte living in Corktown where my family had a brick house that they'd bought from a mining company. Only one house in Corktown. And they looked down their nose at the Irishmen that were living up in Dublin Gulch because they didn't have brick houses. And of course, little did both groups know that the Irish over on the west side, the lace curtain Irish, were looking down their nose because they'd made a few bucks, had more than a nickel or two to rub together. We have this tendency to want to look down our nose at other people for some of the craziest damn reasons. We got to stop that, because people like Donald Trump, take advantage of that. They split us up along those stupid lines. Yeah. So I'd like you to consider that. I really would. And I'd like the people that are supporting Donald Trump, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, or you're a newly found independent that somehow feels, since you've been told, that the Democrats are telling you what to do. I'm a Democrat. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm asking you to consider growing our common power by joining us who are Democrats. Because nobody's ever told me what to do as a Democrat. That's never happened, ever. Never gonna happen. Thanks.